So now we have another technique you can do, and you can use this for your produce, your vegetables, your meat that you buy at the store. Um, you can use it for just about anything. So again, it's pretty much the same thing as you know in the previous exercises. If you want, again, you can put them into your hands. Sorry, thank you. Into your hands if you have the symbol. We already have the symbols already in our hands. So same thing. What you want to do is just your intent that it's going to clear any residue of previous energies from previous people who have picked it up, to from where it was grown on the farm and then to the person who picks it to the being packaged and in the supermarket. And then sometimes you have them where you know people are picking them up trying to find out if they're ripe and fresh. So there's imprints of their energy that's behind that. Okay, so we want to clear all that out so it's back to its pure form. And it'll make it taste juicier and also make your fruit last longer, especially if you have you can just do the bowl like right over it. So your intent is just to put the chokurei symbol in the energy between your hands. The other, again, you can draw it 3 times, and that's what you can do. So I'll give you an example of that. Is we're not going to eat it today, so you know, but she can later and see if she can taste the difference.
Sure.
But the other part of this is that you can do this when you're doing your cooking. So let's say you're cooking chicken soup. So you can, when you're putting all your ingredients, so whatever your garlic, let's say, and you've got it in your jars, you can do the same thing. Or you can put all your seasonings in the soup that you're making. Let's an example of chicken soup is you can go over it with the chokurei symbol, and you can draw it in midair 3 times, or you can just place your hand over. Don't burn yourself though if it's a little hot. That's all I ask. It's just like doing a prayer in intent. It's very much like when people pray over their food and being grateful for what's being given, you know, when they do their blessing and prayer before a meal. You can do the same thing with your food with the chokurei. It's just putting your intent in there. It's also clearing, but it also is putting your love in there. So that's the thing. You can use the seiheki symbol that is also for emotions, right? So mama's love is going into cooking and the passion. And then what happens is, let's say, like Shaniqua's mom makes a chicken soup, and then she puts the chokurei symbol in there and the seiheki in there, putting all her love into it and visualizing that light is going into there with the intent of her love going into there. And then let's say Shaniqua has the exact same recipe, but it doesn't taste like mom's cooking. It's because there's that little special ingredient of energy in there. So that's what you can do. It's a little secret. So to make yours special, just use those symbols for it. You guarantee they'll love you for that. So that's another exercise you can do. There's many different ways you can do with the universal chokurei symbol for that. Same with your vitamins. If you want your vitamins to do, same thing. You just take that jar of vitamins, hold it in between your hands, use the chokurei symbol. It's another example of an exercise you can do.